If you had 24 hours to live, just think, where would you go? Who would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you notify? What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 6 here on the 31 Days of Horror. I'm your host, Mood616, and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Alrighty, yeah, day 6 is here, and I got yet another independent horror film from y'all. This one right here is coming from mostly Harmless Pictures, and another film that I actually picked up at Wasteland in April. And it's actually one that I've been wanting to see for a long time. I remember seeing a few YouTubers show this one off about a year ago, I think, when it actually did come out. And it really kind of piqued my interest because I really like these type of films. And it is called Time to Kill. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff right there. This film is really short, man. It only runs about 70 minutes. I don't know what's with all the short films lately, but yeah, this one's only about 70 minutes. But getting into the plot of this one, it basically centers around your main character, Sarah. She has recently just found out that she's only got about 24 hours to live. She went to the doctor. The doctor gave her some really bad news that that they found something in her, and they didn't really know exactly what it was, and they just kind of come to the conclusion that ultimately she's got 24 hours to live and she's going to die. So basically what Sarah decides to do is she decides that she's just going to live out her 24 hours the way that she wants to, and basically kind of dig into her past and go on a killing spree to just kind of clean up the clean the slate from her past by taking matters into her own hands before she passes away in 24 hours. So she heads out on the road and just goes on a tear, and that's basically the plot of the film, man. Now, my thoughts on this one. This is so much fun. This is such a fun flick. It's basically, a total throwback to 70s grindhouse type films. It's shot like that. It's all washed out. It's very kind of dirty. It's got that just grindhouse look to it. Even the acting and just everything about this film is just 70s drive-in grindhouse flick written all over it, man. Right from the sleaziness to the gore, just the grindhouse intermissions in this one. It really does have it all. It's kind of a shame though. This one plays out very odd. Like I said, it's 70 minutes, and it's got a very kind of basic storyline to it. But right in the middle of the film, the oddest thing happens. You kind of get like your intermission, your drive-in intermissions, and it goes on for probably like 5 to 7 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but when you're watching a 70-minute film, it does kind of take you out of a little bit. So that was one little gripe on the film. I felt like it was just a little bit too long for the intermission for the length of the film. But overall, I did really like this, man. It's a very simple premise. I like Sarah. This movie it just has so much sleaze to it, man. There's a scene in this film where Sarah actually just picks up some random girl on the road after she sees her having a dispute with some guy. She takes matters into her own hands, but she kind of, lets this girl come along on the road trip with her and stuff. And there's this really crazy scene in the shower with the two girls, but it's just so sleazy and just so grindhouse. I just absolutely love it. Really good scene. But yeah, it's really fun. I really like the way this one was shot, the way it was edited too. It was edited quite well. And the music cues. The music was just fantastic in this. It's got that, perfect 70s kind of almost like porn funk music throughout the whole film. It's very fitting. It's just really well done. But, the blood in this film, not really a whole lot of gore, but the blood is just outstanding. It's so over the top. It's kind of reminiscent of, like that Tarantino, just like, that constant spray. The first thing I thought of when I saw some of the scenes in this film, it just reminded me of that Tarantino, just over the top ridiculous spray kind of blood that's going on, that constant spray. I really enjoyed it though, but there's not really a whole lot to say about it because it's so short. I did like the end of the film. I thought it was fitting. It did work and stuff, but if you like these kind of throwbacks, throwback type films to 70s grindhouse, to that 70s grindhouse era, this one's definitely for you, man. It really does kind of feel exactly what they're trying to do with it. yeah, just a lot of fun, man. I mean, how can you go wrong? 70s, blood, you know, sleaze, boob, tits, muff. Like, there's just so much in this one. But yeah, like I said, my biggest gripe on the film was probably, you know, how it just kind of slowed down with the intermission. And also, I think there was a couple scenes in this film that almost felt a little too music video-ish too. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, but it just kind of came across as like almost music video-ish. It was weird, but like not in a total bad way. It just, I don't know. It just has a really interesting kind of feel to it. But yeah, this one right here, kind of hard to rate actually. You know, it's not mind-blowing, but it's definitely not a bad film at all. But I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10, man. It just has a lot of elements that I really dig about this one. So I highly recommend this one. I love the back. Babes, blood, boobs, and Beelzebub. Ooh, whatever that means. I don't know. Beelzebub. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but yeah, Time to Kill. Check this one out, man, if you can find this. I don't know if this has got like a wider release. This is like the independent release that's signed up by Ellie Church, who plays Sarah, the main character in this. I think she does a fantastic job, actually. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Give this one a shot. Great independent flick. Had a lot of good times with it. 70s exploitation at its best right there, in my opinion. Awesome stuff. See you guys tomorrow in day 7. Peace out, homies. Man, I don't even know what the hell I'd do if I had 24 hours to live. Sheesh.